Hey everybody, how's it going? Bully Scholarship, we here, and welcome back for more Let's Play Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. Last time we did the Autumn Plains homeworld, and we returned to Summer Forest, as well as, so we cleared that one, and we also finished up Sunny Beach as well. Got a few orbs there and a little bit of treasure, but today we're going to be doing Scorch, and depending on how long this takes, we might be doing another one. If anything, maybe like Fracture Hills or something. But without further ado, let's jump into Scorch. And let's watch the cutscene, and then let's see what we want to talk about today. These kids do not look like they're dressed for the setting here. Look like they should be running around like London or something. Alright. These guys are Rhinox, I think.
Hello, Spyro. My brother Handel and I have been sent here to blow up this castle. But Handel got caught by these evil soldiers, and I'm stuck out here. If you can open the doors that block the way, I can find Handel, and we can complete our super secret spy mission.
Sent on a mission to blow up a random Arabian castle. Interesting. Yeah, these guys kind of look like Rhinox, which are sort of the main bad guys in the third one. Well, they're pretty close to them, I guess. They're not totally rhino people, but anthropomorphic rhinos, but they look like it, sort of. And, ooh, camels. Yeah, today is sort of a random topic I wanted to talk about, but I thought of it when I woke up, because I had some weird dreams last night. I don't remember the majority of them. Unfortunately, which kind of sucks. It's sort of a common thing with dreams, though. Only a few of them you really remember. Most of them you think about it when you wake up, but bam, they're dead all of a sudden. Whoops. Gotta go over here. But last night I dreamed, I don't know what was going on for the majority of it. I just remember at the end of it, I was returning home from work, or I was dropping my friend off from work, because both of us, we work at the same Menards, which is like a home improvement store. Oh, yeah, let's raise this flag. Yay! But, we're both just graduated from high school, but I've worked there 2 years, and he just started working this year. And, I was dropping him off from work, because he lives pretty close, and it was like pitch black out, pretty much. But then he was like, hey, let's go for a walk or something, and I was like, okay. I don't know why I said okay, because I mean it's pitch black out, it's like 10:30. I don't know why I'd ever want to walk around the streets of Richfield and at night, just because that'd be creepy. But for some reason he did, and there was another guy with us, and I don't remember how he just like showed up. But then I was like, dude, never mind, let's go back. He's like, alright. And we like go back to his house, and the other guy kept going, and I was like, hey, are you Eric's brother? Oh yeah, by the way, this is the Eric that's in some of my other videos. I was like, hey, are you Eric's brother? He's like, nope, and like walks away, takes a right, and disappears. I was like, okay. Even though he doesn't have a brother, so I don't know why I asked him that, but it was just a really weird dream. But, oh, here, let's talk to Hunter, and then we'll continue with my story.
The monkeys have escaped from the Avalar Zoo, and I've been sent here to catch them. But they keep throwing coconuts at me, and it hurts. Can you help me?
Coconuts hurt. Yes, I would like to give it a shot.
Great! Just charge the tree before I get hit. I'll be able to catch the monkeys as they fall. Follow me?
Alright, Hunter. Knock the monkeys out of the tree. Yes, Avalar has a zoo. Pretty interesting, eh? Yay! Oh, there's only 6 of them? That's not that bad. Sort of just continually... Oh, no, we're going to this one first? Okay. It's not... You can even hit them early and they'll just, like, bounce a couple times. But, yeah. I'm just going to continue my story after this. This requires some pretty deep concentration, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, boy. Now, which one? Oh, crap. Ow. Okay, we got him.
Thanks for your help, Spyro. Please, take this. One of the monkeys had it.
Ooh, those monkeys. Alright, so now we're done with that. Wow, Hunter's got a really creepy smile. He's just like, yeah. Anyway, What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I was like, are you Eric's brother? And he's like, nope. And just walks away into, like, the dark down the street. And I was like, okay. Well, see ya. And then we walked back to Eric's house where my truck was parked. And he goes inside. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go home. And he's like, yeah, okay. And for some reason, alright, I drive a 2000 Dodge Durango. If you don't know what that is, it's like a mid-size SUV made by Dodge. It's a little bit bigger than a Jeep. But my model is the original model. It's not the mid-year one. It's not the newest one. The newest one's more of a crossover, and the mid-year one's a little bit bigger. It's almost a full-size one. But mine's, like I said, it's a little bit longer, a little bit bigger than a Jeep, but pretty similar. But for some reason in my dream, mine was like a convertible with all the windows down and it had no roof. So I was just like, what the heck? And this is where it really creeped me out, because like I get home, and I have a feeling that this same thing happened earlier in the dream. I get home, and there's like this guy or creepy kid just like standing in my yard just laughing, and it creeped the crap out of me. Okay, and I mean, anyone standing in your yard at night's kind of creepy, but just someone just standing there laughing, and I was just like looking at him, and for some reason my windows were all down and I didn't have a roof on my truck, so I'm just sitting in my truck. I'm like, okay, and my truck was a lot smaller in the dream than what it, normally is. Normally it's like a tank, it's pretty big. It's not massive, but compared to what it was in the dream, it definitely appeared a lot smaller in that. But so then he's just standing there laughing, and I'm like, okay. I'm just like staring at him, seeing if he's gonna move or if he's just gonna stand between me and like the front door, because I was like in the side of the yard next to the house, and I was getting pretty creeped out. Ooh, gem, cool. That was very nice of that guy to shoot it. So anyway, I'm just sitting there. I'm like, okay, is he gonna move or is he just gonna sit here and laugh at me this whole time and creep me the crap out? But he sort of sat there the whole time, and I was like, all right then. So then I like climb back into my truck and like roll up the windows, and I'm not sure if I got the roof to come back somehow. But then I was like about to call my mom. I was like, hey, lock all the doors, and then did I go down here already and get everything? Yeah, I think I did. I was like, hey, lock all the doors and call the cops and get this guy out of here, or try to scare him away or something. But then like he just sat there laughing, and then I woke up this morning and I was like really freaked out. I don't know. I'm kind of a chicken when it comes to creepy things, so I don't know. I don't like scary movies. I don't like scary books. I mean, sometimes I like, scary stories. They're like addicting, like you want to read them, but then I usually end up regretting it, and then I can't sleep, or I just feel kind of depressed or something, I'm sure other people experience the same thing. So I usually stay away from horror movies and stuff, but then, I don't know. I just kept thinking about it this morning, so I was like, wonder if anyone else has had something like actually like that happen to them. And I went online. Oh, let's kill this guy. I went online. Gee, there's a lot of these guys. And I searched like creepy man standing in yard or something. And a lot of people have actually had that happen, like in the middle of the night or even during the day. I mean, during the day it wouldn't be as creepy, but especially at night, in like in whatever setting, in a rural setting or in a rural setting, I guess that's a better way to pronounce it, or in like a city, either way, that'd just be so freaking creepy. But I'm a chicken, like I said, so I'm freaked out by a lot of things. Let's talk to Gretel, or
Spyro,
Greta.
you're a great secret agent. Now Handle and I can complete our mission. By the way, you can have this talisman. I stole it when the soldiers were looking.
Alright. She sounds like someone I went to school with, like she couldn't pronounce things. Or not pronounce things, she couldn't say, I don't know how not sure how I'd put this, but she couldn't say letters correctly. Like, her name was Carrie, and she'd say, hi, I'm Kawi. Like, her R's or W's, pretty much. That was the biggest thing I remember. Oh, let's talk to Handle.
We need those flags to prove our secret mission was successful. But the flag keeper keeps stealing them. If you would knock the flag keeper down, you could bring the flags back.
Alright.
My secret decoder ring says that this power-up thing should help you.
Excellent. Before we do that, I just realized that I forgot a bunch of treasure. So we're gonna go get that. But yeah, so a lot of people have had that happen. Like, I remember just reading somewhere, people, you know, it's 1 in the morning, they're hanging out with their friends, and they heard, like, someone, like, walking, like, in the snow or whatever outside their house, and then they look out, and there's just someone standing in their yard. It's like, that would, oh, man, I would be so scared. But then again, that's why I always have a gun, so, in case some weirdo tries coming in or whatever, that's not gonna happen. But, I don't know. It was just something that happened to me. But then I wanted to talk about the things that really creep me out, especially. One of them is old buildings that are, like, abandoned. I don't know. Like, I see videos on YouTube of people, like, going into old mental hospitals, like asylums or whatever, and doing stuff like that. I'm like, wow, you guys have some serious guts, because I would be so scared to do something like that. Like, oh my goodness. Like, I wouldn't even think about doing that, you know? Or did I get everything? I don't know, I thought I had to go over here to get something, but maybe not. Oh, what the heck is it? Oh! Maybe, was there a whirlwind down there? Guys, I'll cut this to the next part. I apologize. I probably should have practiced this level first, but, yeah. I'll meet you back where that secret treasure area is. Alright, here we are. I never walked far enough down here. I apologize for that. I knew there was an area up here with a bunch of explosive ones or whatever. Yeah, you just light them up and they go crazy. But anyway, yeah, so things that creep me out. One, definitely like old abandoned buildings or old houses that no one's lived in for a while. That stuff just freaks me out. I'm always afraid there's going to be someone hiding in there, or I don't know how I'm not sure why, but we'll put it this way, I'm creeped out by that. The next is probably the dark. I mean, I don't know. I don't like walking around in the dark, but I don't know. I'm just not a fan of, like, going out at night when it's dark out. You know, it's enough of an adventure for me, like, running to my truck at 10:30 after a late shift at work or whatever. Now in the city, I guess it's not that bad, and in the country, I would have to get used to it, because I really would like to live out in the country. I really dislike the city. This is part of the reason. There's too many weirdos out in the city, in my opinion. But there's weirdos everywhere, you know, and you just gotta be safe. But, I don't know. Oh, wait, let's get this guy. Shoot. Gotta go back up here. So yeah, abandoned buildings, that's one of them. Walking around alone in the dark, that always has creeped me out. Yeah, we just gotta shoot this guy, then we go talk to him. He's looking like a baby, I remember.
So, you want that flag, eh, Dragon? Well, two can play at this bombing game. Let's go.
Bombo the Flag Keeper. Alright. Looks like he's wearing a diaper, that's why I say he looked like a baby, and he's got, like, no teeth. Speaking of no teeth, I remember when a friend, I'm not sure if this was last summer or when this was, but, pretty much the only Call of Duty game that I really played, the multiplayer of, was Modern Warfare 2, because that was really the one that I got into.
Great! But there are still 2 flags out there.
Was Modern Warfare 2 anyway. And, so, with that being said, my friend and I were, like, playing, and I'm not sure if we were, there was a group of us, we had, like, a full team. I think we might have been playing some search or something. But, this guy, who, I can't remember where he was from, either South American or Central America. I can't remember if he was, oh man, if it was Puerto Rico. I don't remember where he was from, but I just know he was an idiot. And he was like, oh, come on. He was insulting us. What, that didn't count? I'll cut this. Die, you baby terrorist. Eat my flames. There we go. Okay, guys, I apologize once again for that.
Still after my flag, Dragon?
Yep. Oh yeah, so anyway, so there's this guy, some South or Central American country, and he kept like yelling at all of us for no reason, but he sounded like a total idiot, and we were just like having fun or whatever, but he's just like, "Yo, grandma ain't got no teeth," and all these other stupid insults, and we're like, wow, you know, are these like part of some stupid rap you wrote, or it was really funny.
Spyro, just one more
Kids on the internet are not the smartest, put it that way. So anyway, yeah, I'm trying to think of other things that freak me out. So, old abandoned buildings, the dark in general, I don't, except for sleeping, I do like sleep. It's gotta be really dark for me to sleep, because it's just annoying when there's bright lights everywhere and stuff. Oh shoot, how did I hit that? Let me get this. Alright, let's get Bombo, there we go.
You won't get my last flag, so
Yeah, okay, we get it. Hospitals creep me out as well. Hospitals and nursing homes in general. I just don't like the feel. I don't like the smell of them. I don't know. You just feel sick when I go into them. I don't know. It's just me probably, but I don't like the atmosphere of going into a hospital. It's just depressing and creepy. And along with that, I don't really like surgeons. Surgeons always creep me out. You know, they always make so many horror movies, like just all those creepy ones with crazy doctors and stuff.
Great job, Agent Spyro. How can we repay you for your efforts? How about this orb that I found in the sand?
All right. Yeah, doctors. Not so much doctors, I guess more just surgeons and people that have access to that sort of equipment always creep me out a little bit. Well, let's check out this cutscene, then we'll continue my scary things. Oh, yeah, this is really weird. They're like aliens or something. That'd be cool if they actually showed the castle getting blown up. But then again, if you returned, it wouldn't be there, so that'd be kind of weird. But still, I always thought that'd be funny. But let's see, what else is there? Alright, so we got Scorch totally complete. Let's just go into Fracture Hills for now. Or you know what? No, that level's kind of, I don't know, that I can't complete that one, and I don't know. Let's do Breeze Harbor. That one's a pretty cool one. It has a very infamous game, which, I don't know, I never found it to be that bad after I beat it, but I don't know. A lot of people struggle with it, I know, and they're definitely in their reason to. Alright. Yeah, these guys are interesting. Alright, let's go talk to this guy.
Please excuse our mess, Spyro. We are currently suffering from a land blubber infestation. First they put out the fires on our boilers, and now they've shut down our ship, too. If you could stoke up the fires under the boilers, I'm sure you could make your way to the ship. The steam from the boilers will activate our highly advanced machines.
Excellent. Yeah, pretty much this place is at war with Zephyr, which is that level we bought from Money. Well, that's not very distinct. The level with like the winding path and like the over by like the flight place. They're in war with Zephyr, which are those land blubber guys. So that, I always thought that was funny how these two were connected. But anyway, yeah. So surgeons, people like that always creep me out. And definitely like, someone breaking into my house has always been a fear of mine. Robbers, you know, ever since I've watched Home Alone, they always creep me out a little bit. But Home Alone's definitely one of my favorite movies. Especially the second one. I love the second one. That one was hilarious. I guess I haven't really shown these yet. These are cannons. I don't think there were any of these in the first game. But, yeah, you can use it to shoot these spike balls. I know there's another one right around the... Yep, there's one. As you can see by the indicator in the bottom right. There's a guy that wants to... Or no, they're mines. Excuse me, not spiked balls. Mines. So there's a guy that'll ask us to blow them up, but might as well get an early start on those. And before we start anything, let me make sure I started that fire back at the entrance. But yeah, before you start the fires, you're gonna want to kill all the land blubber guys, because okay, good, I did. Yeah, otherwise that whirlwind wouldn't have worked. Make sure you kill the land blubber guys before you activate the furnaces or the fires or whatever, because they'll like spray them with their fire hoses or spit on them or whatever. So definitely something to consider. I love how by turning on the fire it raises the water. Definitely an interesting theory. But yeah, someone breaking into my house or just someone creeping on my house, you know, stuff like that always freaks me out. You know, my uncle has told me a few stories about stuff, or just like people knocking at the house in the middle of the night or something. That I totally don't have the guts to open the door. If someone did that, I would just be way too chicken. You know, I'd probably try. You know, even during the day, if someone knocks at the door, I usually sneak around. I'm just like, I peer through the window or see if I recognize the person or the car. Otherwise, you know, they can leave a note or they can come back later when my parents are home or something. You know, it's just not. I just don't like answering the door like that.
Those land blubbers have littered these metal spike mines all over the harbor. If you can clear them out, I'll give you this orb I found in a clam yesterday.
Awesome. He sounds like Hunter. I have a feeling they have the same voice actor. Alright, let's get these two. Gotta aim a little bit more like this. And we'll eventually get him. Yeah, alright. And let's also blow up that steel container there. There we go. So we're going to run back over there and grab that, and then we'll have this area done with for good. Trying to think, but yeah, anyway, so I'd be too chicken to answer the door at 3 in the morning, at least if I didn't recognize the person or if it wasn't like a police officer, but I don't know, nowadays it's just scary what some people will come up with. You know, some people might impersonate a police officer or do stuff like that. It's just scary. I don't know. But again, I'm a chicken, so what do you expect? I'm a big guy, but definitely I'm a chicken when it comes to that. That's why I've always got a couple guns in our house, just in case some bunghole tries to creep on us. Anyway, yeah, my uncle, he lives up north, kind of where I'd like to move. Exactly where I'd like to move, actually. It's up in the Alexandria, Minnesota area. It's lots of fishing and hunting going on up there. That's my kind of thing. I love it up there. So that's where I'd like to move. But he told us a couple of creepy stories of, or each of my uncles told us a story about some creepers that have shown up in the middle of the night. But one of my uncles, he lives near Runestone Park, which is where some big stone was found. And they call it the Runestone. No, it's not like some RuneScape rune crafting site or any of that, guys. I'm sorry to disappoint you all. But anyway, so he lives by the Runestone Park, just outside of it, and apparently let's get these guys. Apparently at like 2 in the morning.
Thanks, Spyro. Here's that orb I promised. Sorry if it still has clam juice on it.
Thank you for the information. But apparently at like 2, 3 in the morning, I don't know, some creepy guy was knocking at their door, and my uncle, I don't know if they lock their doors, because out in the country, you know, a lot of people just leave their houses open, because it's not like the city where you have that many weirdos, you know, try to break into your house. I mean, it happens in some areas, but out where they live, it's just not something they really have to worry about. But I don't know if they had their house locked at the time or not. If I live out in the country, without a doubt, I would be deadlocking every door and getting some crazy security system, but that's just me. But someone was knocking at their door, and they go and answer it. It was some big, creepy guy with like a black trench coat, long black hair, like black fingernails, just like some creepy dude. Okay, which if I saw that person outside my door, I'd be like, no way, dude. I'd call the cops before I'd answer the door. Like I said, I'm a chicken. I've said that already millions of times, but if you didn't catch that, I would never want to answer the door if that was the case. But yeah, I'm not sure if his fingernails were long or not, but they said it was a big, tall guy with black fingernails and like long hair or something, and with a big trench coat. You know, just someone that you wouldn't want to have on your property in the middle of the night, because that'd just be creepy. We're just gonna hop on here. Okay, please don't miss. I've had a glitch on me where I died there. Oh yeah, let's kill this dude. So then, anyway, they answered the door, and he was like, "Can you help us?" You know. So he meant well. He wasn't like a bad guy or anything, but still, it'd creep you out. He was like, "Hey, there's a car accident up the road. Can you help us or something?" And I'm pretty sure, according to my uncle, he sounded like he was like on some mushrooms or something. He was on something. He was kind of weird and just out of it, which I could totally see happening if they were partying up in the Runestone Park, because apparently they were doing some drugs out there or something, and there was a car crash up the road. So they called the cops, because apparently none of them had cell phones, or they were too high to figure out how to use them, or I don't know. But oh, here, let's talk to this guy first.
Thanks for getting our ship fired up, Spyro. Now we can proceed with our counterattack on Zephyr.
Yep.
Please take this talisman as a token of our gratitude.
All right. Oh yeah, that's a cool talisman. I like that. But yeah, so then they called the cops, and I'm pretty sure my uncle said that he went out to the site of where the crash supposedly was, and he saw it, but because apparently someone was dead, like someone got killed, and but like the police like touched her and she was ice cold, like she had been dead for hours and hours and hours. So
how lucky for me that you came along. My machinery is broken, and the gears I need to repair it are scattered all over the tracks. Could you hop on that trolley up there and get them?
Yep, this is a very infamous mission here. A lot of people struggle with this, but yeah, so apparently she'd been dead for a long time, which is kind of creepy as well. I mean, like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I'd be a little bit creeped out if that were the case. But yeah, so he went out to the site, and who knows how long they had been waiting there, or they had been doing whatever, I don't know. But apparently she'd been dead for a while, and they didn't have any other experiences since, but still, that creeped the heck out of me, you know. But then my other uncle told us another one after. This was at like the same sort of party. We were just having like a spaghetti party at one of my uncle and aunts. We were staying with one of them, and then we were having like a party at the other one. And apparently at night, this is my other uncle at his house. Apparently at night, someone was knocking at the door, middle of the night, 2, 3 in the morning, who knows when. And apparently he went and answered the door. No one was there, but he took his time to get to the door, so that was why. But apparently I'm not sure if he grabbed his gun or not. I probably would. But he went up to the door, no one was there, and then he looked out the window and saw this girl walking away. Yay, one try.
That was great work, Spyro. Now I can start fixing my machines. Here, I don't have room in my toolbox for this thing anymore.
Alright. But apparently saw this girl, probably like college age or something, I think it was, and she was just walking down the road, because they have a pretty long driveway, you see. And he like went out, ran up to her, and she's like, hey, what's wrong? And she's like, oh, I just, I'm pretty sure she was walking away from a party or something, but still, that would scare the heck out of me. And then, I believe he ended up giving her, like, a ride back to wherever, you know, let's see, where's the portal? There it is. But apparently he, like, said, alright, climb in my truck. He gave her a ride down the road to some party they were having down the road or something, but still, like, or no, now I remember, he didn't run out to her, he ran, because he saw her walk away, and then she disappeared. And then he climbed in his truck and went out looking for her, because he, felt bad. He was like, oh boy, I wonder if she needed help. Maybe there's a car accident or something, but instead she was just kind of drunk or something. And he said, alright, climb in, because he almost ran into her, I think, because she was walking down the middle of the road or something. He's like, alright, climb in. And he gave her a ride down the road to some party. But still, the moral of the story is I would be so scared to open the door to any person in the middle of nowhere, especially in the country. In the city, I guess I could see it happening more often, but still, anywhere, it would creep me out. And let's head to the next area that we're gonna do. I don't know. I'd just be too freaked out to do anything. But I'm just a chicken. I'd want to try to help someone if I could tell that they didn't have bad intentions, which most of these people, I'm sure they didn't. But still, I'm a chicken. What can I say? But anyway, guys, we're gonna call it an episode today. Next time, we're gonna probably do Metro Speedway, and maybe we'll just do both the speedways in the next episode, and I'll just film the next episode right now. But we'll see. But next time we'll definitely be doing Metro Speedway. So thanks for watching, everybody, and as always, keep gaming, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.